What up, what up? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel at Gemini Gem. Today is February 16th, 2026, and I'll be doing a reading for Libra, okay? Angels, ancestors, guides, God, the Most High, show me clearly messages for Libra, February 16th, 2026. Show me clearly. All right, so you have the Three of Swords, Temperance, the Emperor, the Chariot, okay? Air, Sagittarius, Aries, and Cancer. So, Libra, you were in some sort of situation that caused a lot of heartbreak and pain and sorrow and sadness and confusion. That's the Three of Swords. Feeling stabbed in the heart. See the moon in the corner. Some information may have come out and it really, really broke your heart. A pain, like a sharp pain in your heart, right? But there will be balance. There will be a new beginning, temperance. You could have an angel watching over you, okay? Temperance is about flow, a continuous flow, non-stop movement, alchemy, like creation, right? It also talks about balance and patience, okay? A new beginning. And you're moving away from this, okay? The Chariot, you're in the driver's seat, you're in control, moving towards victory, leaving something behind. It could have been this, what caused you pain could have been, and someone who has Aries in their chart, or someone who is an Aries, because the Emperor is Aries, okay? The Emperor is a very fiery, passionate side, dominant, controlling, very successful at what they do. Could be a father, a boss, a husband, very experienced at life, in war, in battle. They're very victorious, okay? Like authoritative, dominant energy. I feel like you're getting away from that because it caused you a lot of heartbreak and pain. Definitely someone older. The Emperor, an older gentleman. Could be a woman too, but you know. All right, so you have King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Justice, and Strength, okay? Earth, Fire, Libra, Leo, okay? It's something about a husband, because the King of Pentacles is someone who's, he's a husband, he's very stable, he's very well, he understands money, finances very well. You know, somebody that can take care of you, take care of, like, you know, their companies, a CEO, they're in charge, they're the boss. This is somebody who's very, very stable, very experienced in the corporate world and running a business and managing, a large group of employees. A bustling city of commerce is what he's usually, like, what's usually in back of him, right? So if you are going through a divorce, you have the Justice card here. Things will be going in your favor. Whatever was done wrong will be made right. The scales will be balanced. Okay, this is karma, right? That's what I'm kind of getting. I don't know if you are going through a divorce, or maybe it was a separation of, or ending of a relationship that you were in for a long time. But again, I'm getting a husband here and a husband there. Okay. This is like, you will have victory, okay? Because again, the Chariot is moving away from something, going towards victory. Six of Wands, this is like, if you are going through a divorce, it'll kind of be like, I don't want to say a public spectacle, but it's like everybody, this card talks about, a warrior, or, a soldier coming back from battle, and everybody in the town square has gathered to cheer him on, to tell him what a good job he's done. He's very victorious. He made it back, right? So it's like all eyes on him. So there's a lot of attention on you in this situation. You're going to need a lot of strength, okay? This is somebody who's overcome a lot of challenges, who, so to speak, tamed the beast. Very resilient and strong, never gave up, kept fighting, kept going, okay? Let's get a few more cards. All right, let me move some of this up here. Libra, I definitely feel like you're going through some sort of court case or legal issue, okay? Because you have the King of Swords here. King of Swords could be a lawyer, police officer, okay? So you have the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Rods, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Swords. Earth, fire, water, and air, okay? Libra, you are juggling a lot. There's a lot on your shoulders with the Two of Pentacles here. You're juggling. You have all the balls in the air. You're doing everything you can as far as making sure everything runs smoothly with, like, home and personal life and family and kids and your career and your finances, right? That you've weathered the storm, so to speak, but that doesn't mean it wasn't easy. Like, it was very hard. It was difficult, but you were able to keep all the balls in the air. Now again, this wasn't easy, because the Seven of Rods is about, like, fighting, like defending yourself or your belief, but it's like opponents are coming at you from different angles. So it's like you have to stay on your P's and Q's, right? Somebody, I think, had tried to come in and distract you. It could have been the person you are in a legal issue with, the Emperor, or the King of Pentacles. But this is somebody who's very charming, and they They want you to choose them. They're going to woo you and romance you and just pull out all the stops in order for you to pick them, okay? Someone who's very, very convincing, okay? But you have the King of Swords here. This is a lawyer. This is a police officer, okay? This is the truth. This is somebody who's very analytical. They, unlike the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords does not wear his heart on his sleeve. He's very, very analytical. He thinks with his mind. He does not think with his heart. Everything has to make sense and add up, okay? He's all about getting to the bottom of things, getting to the truth. This is a very authoritative figure as well, okay? Let's get a few more cards. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. You know, with this legal situation, you feel as though the money that you are owed is coming in very, very slowly. So like, again, if you're going through a divorce, I know it seems like it's taking forever, but the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very meticulous and detail oriented, and whatever task they're given, they're going to do it to 100%. So that's why it seems like it's taken forever to come in, but it's the slowest moving knight, you know, of all the knights. So they move very, very slowly. So the money that you are seeking, it's coming, but it's taken a while, okay? The Four of Swords talks about resting. You need to rest. You need to take a break. You've been through a lot mentally, emotionally, physically. You need to take time to yourself in order to recharge your batteries, okay? Because again, you've been very strong, resilient here with the Strength card, and then you're juggling all of these things going on in the background. You're fighting all of these different opponents that are coming in, trying to distract you, okay? So make sure this weekend, if you can, and the weekend after that, and the weekend after that, take time for yourself, okay? All right, Libra, you guys drop a comment. Let me know if it resonates. Until the next time, peace.